Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is LiveStream. We are getting on Discount Craft. I've got a few plans that we are going to be setting up today. You can see I do have my Discord open, and so I'm hoping we can get Tyson to do some stuff with us today. So that would personally be amazing. We do have a few things I've been working on. And while this is loading, I might as well go ahead and show the small minute video I made. So let's go. Hello everybody, my name is LiveStream, and I am here on, obviously, Discount Craft server, and I am trying to make kind of an official episode, but not quite an official episode. It's going to be more like another pre-show. It's getting dark, but while it's dark, that would be the perfect time to show you the prototype I made on. So that's all I'm going to be showing you, because I really think it'd be awesome. Sundown BMS. Hello. You may be a new person, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find you on YouTube. What was it? Sundown. BMS. And let's go and filter to channel. Let's see if that's exactly it. It is. So literally nobody. I don't have a YouTube. Okay, I am very sorry. I wish I noticed that. But welcome to the channel. My name is LiveStream. I am a young teen who makes Minecraft videos really for just fun. And it's awesome to see, new people actually trying to check out the channel and stuff. Because I am like 2 subs away from 80. So, I am really hoping to get those 2 subs. So, if you don't mind, drop a sub, it helps. And we are in. So, basically, our base did damage. We're going to have to repair that a little later. But back here, I've been working on the concrete factory. I added this little kind of viewing as you come in, a little bit of a viewing section to be able to view where the concrete will be made. Now this is nothing to say down, and we have this. Oh crap, hang on, I accidentally took my SD off somehow. I'm trying to get this on. Okay. There we go. I don't know how that actually popped off. But, and I kind of use this as some basic scaffolding. I'll take that down in a bit. Back in the end, I've actually worked on the floor here, and then of course, have tables here, and I add this pretty early balcony, which is ugly, so I might want to change that, but here is the more professional viewing, and of course, it's going to be like something here saying employees only, this is where you can do it, and back here is also an employees only, because this is the pathway, which, this is kind of like a decontamination chamber type deal, or transition, which will lead into the actual area where we will produce the actual concrete. Now, I should also mention I do want this area kind of to be like a industrial area. In fact, if I quickly swoop around here, in this, you can notice I've set something pretty odd here. This is actually a plot that will be reserved for a decorative factory, so it's gonna look like a factory, except we're most likely not actually gonna be using it to produce anything. It's gonna be pure decoration. So as you can guess, it is not going to be the most efficient. It's actually not going to be efficient at all. It's just going to be look good in this little area. I also use all my redstone for a redstone tower. Here I just have my god apple and my furnace. Because like I said, this area is completely damaged. There's been a lot of creepers. I'm assuming my friends have had stuff to do with that. Because like a lot of the people on here have actually been causing a few issues. Not too bad, but, you know, kind of bad. So they've been causing a few different issues, causing some problems, and that is not a good thing. And I do believe I actually had chests blow up. People have messed with this stuff. Luckily, most of my stuff isn't stolen. But one thing I think that, luckily our bed's also fine too, but one thing I think might be a good thing to go ahead and get, one thing I think might be a good thing to go ahead and do is, like, something that might actually improve our skeleton farm, and I actually thought about this long and hard, and I think this is a super good idea on what to do for our skeleton farm. And that would be to actually go ahead and set up and link ourselves a portal so we can get there quicker through the nether instead of having to take the regular path. And then we can use this as an excuse to start getting an idea for some nether decor and such. I don't have any blocks, but I think that will be fine. Okay. So now I need new water. So as you can guess, this is a pretty straightforward way to get my stuff, since it is cheap and does not involve too much work. I mean, obviously it involves work, but it ain't like, you know, I gotta work hard. But basically what I want to do is basically I want to start by, you know, going, well, I think I actually need a bit more, like maybe I'd say 20 obsidian. So as you can guess, it's probably more appropriate to go ahead and do this. That's obviously a glitch. That will fix that. Of course, we need to get a slime farm rocking and rolling soon, which can actually be an expensive job, because I did, in case you haven't heard, I found someone who's actually willing to do some work, but the only issue we have with that is it's going to be quite expensive because they want 32 diamonds for their services. And as you can guess, that can be perhaps probably one of the most expensive ways to do this. Especially a slime farm. But the way I see it, it ain't too expensive if I do a grind. And as you can think, and I'm sure you think that grinding might be the expense. It can be hard to grind diamonds, but it won't be too hard if I know what I'm doing, and I grind with expert, and I grind actually work hard and grind a certain amount of time today. I am also sorry I have not posted any videos recently, or done any live streams the past few days. Halloween, and yesterday I completely forgot, because my brother wanted me to actually, well, to be honest though, my brother, Dane, he wanted me to sleep with him, stay in his room with him, so it completely slipped my mind doing a live stream. So once again, I'm sorry for that. But I will make it up. I'm going to start looking, today I'm going to look a lot into, I'm going to look into a lot of the figuring out why this ain't my, well, today I'm really just going to be looking a lot into why it won't let me upload any videos. Why it hasn't been letting me upload videos lately. And since I've been looking into it, I will obviously try to fix the error. Now, of course, that might be expensive. Well, hopefully it won't. It most likely won't cost anything. But there is that risk that it might cost me something. But I'm sure that will not be the case. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure things will work out. But once again, we're going to have to go through a process with, setting up this portal. Specifically, the process of actually setting up the portal, which I really just want to simply put here. So, bop, 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 bop. So, as you can see, next I need to find the spot. You seem to be the best. Since you seem to be the best, you would probably be the most likely for me to do this. So, I grab my paper, let me look around and see if I can find it. Alright, here we go. Let's make a pencil. And I simply start by writing down some coordinates. 942, comma, 273. And now, if I grab it's on charge, but I can use a lot of charge. I can go ahead and pop open a calculator and start with 942 divided by 8, which is 118. 118, comma, and now if I go with 273 divided by 8, I get 34. So we now have official coordinates 118, comma 34 to use in the nether. So if I Go ahead and take a quick munch out of some food. My armor durability is okay. Pull out a beautiful flint and steel and enter the nether. Since we don't know coordinates at 118.34, I can assume that this will take me. Yes, obviously, this is the way I want to go. So, if I begin by going this way, I can assume that this is a spot. And this is where I want it to go. So I go plow. Bop, 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 bop. And clear this a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Quickly get rid of a little bit of stuff. If I light this portal, it should, in theory, entering this part should in theory take me to the skeleton spawner. And that is correct. As you can see, I'm now at the skeleton spawner. Holy cow. How filled up is this thing? All the way? Bruh. I obviously need to start taking some bows and start chucking some of this stuff into here. Which now I need another chest, so I can just pop something like there maybe, and start filling this out with some more bows, and even take some of that. And chuck them in this chest. But now, but without further ado, I believe it's time for the test. If we go through this portal, it should take us to the coordinates 118.34. And it does, so then we can go down the corridor where our original portal resides, and if that's where the old one is, and this means that back here, this should technically be the path to the next to specifically 0, 0, if I'm correct. As you can obviously guess, I am pretty impressed by the amount of digging this has all taken me. In fact, I think that this has actually gone pretty well. Because as you can see, this was the beginning of my nether hub, which definitely will take a lot of work, but so far I think it's actually coming out pretty well. I mean, as you can clearly see, it's an amazing project. I'm actually quite impressed that I've already been working pretty well on. Critical, whoa. Got to kill ourselves, why have so many bows? Okay, bye. Man, dude, that's actually one of my friends from school, guys. So I can't really give out details due to, you know, privacy. But I do know him personally. And thought I just mentioned that. And it is an honor to have you here, dude. So, thanks for stopping by for our live stream. And I am sorry I didn't see that, though. I'm sorry I didn't see your comments quick enough. So now we are repairing some stuff. Just giving this cave some better stats and, you know, making it. I really think it would be best if this was mostly all netherite for a passage for now. And obviously it might need a little bit you know, help with some of this skeleton control. Because obviously that's an issue. So I think the best way to handle this can actually be more of a carpet bomb. Okay, I'm sorry. That maybe that wasn't the best joke to make. But ooh la la, looks like I've hit a jackpot by accident. Now I do wish to mention that I am in desperate need to construct a creeper farm, which is why I am going to be paying some of my friends on discount craft to construct it for me, because I did not have the knowledge to build stuff like that, nor do I really have the time or the skill. So by, you know, hiring someone to complete it to build something as good as that for me, and if they build it and get efficiency for it to actually work to produce gunpowder, I can promise that we will do some pretty good, you know, netherite mining. Hopefully we can get a lot of netherite mining in the action, which is an ultimate goal, I can say. I am proud to say I have, is to obviously get netherite. And since we know that we have a portal 00 in case of an emergency, we can already assume that if we get stuck, we know we can go to 00 on the outside world and just go either up or down and we can find the portal. So obviously I need a more official passage from the actual, you know, we obviously need an easy way to reach what we know as what I want to call my space starter nether hub. Because this is my starter nether hub, obviously it'll be upgraded, but for now that's what it is. But for my starter nether hub, we need an easy way connected to the world, to the actual outside, which is something I definitely want to get done. And this is actually a passage that I am not going to actually want to deal with. Patching that up right now, in my opinion, is the #1 thing to do. Of course, basalt is something that I do want, but I do not want it at the moment. And if I was going to gather, I would actually go out there and search a lot for it. I'll like search all over for it. So right now I don't really need it. So I'm not going to focus on gathering it. I do feel as if it might be important to focus on some of the more harder to gain resources, such as, you know, nether gold and nether quartz, because quartz is a valuable resource, and quartz is something I really want to implement into, you know, some of my factory builds, like my high-tech ones, like this concrete one we're designing. Of course, the decorative one that I marked out there is actually going to be more of like an old industrial thing. like, you know, a little more with the idea of, you know, like, specifically specifically more like, you know, like the old font buildings you might see in. Well, would you look at that? You just accidentally find two pieces. Dude. That is perfect. Cause now I can tell you with 100% guarantee that I have found some netherite, have found some ancient debris. Which is amazing that we found the ancient debris, because, again, ancient debris is super rare. Like, you only find, like, one vein per chunk, and there's not even that many chunks, so obviously it's gonna be rare. But I want to get out of here. And now, I actually want to go and get back home to get some more melons. Harvest some melons from my two different food farms that actually grows melons. It's bad having them split up like that, but you know, people like me are lazy. I know this is the portal home because obviously I just know. And it's actually pretty good that is actually pretty much in the center. Like, split between the two because, well, it's just a good thing for me. I actually think I might benefit by getting, you know, fortune on this axe, which is something I really want to probably focus on a lot. Like, focus. But you can see we got a lot of resources in our inventory now, and I didn't even mean to gather those. I just went to link up a portal. And, well, I accidentally gathered a lot of resources by doing that. And, well, as we know, I really think it might be a smart idea to start the series with a concrete shop soon, which has to be built at 0-0. So, we don't have any actual friends that are on Town-Craft at the moment, which is kind of sad. And we do have this music disc, which is super valuable. But I also think it might actually be worth it to get a few more portals in different areas, such as important biomes, like the Spruce Forest, but I don't think I want to start that now. As you can probably guess, it might be a good idea to get, like, you know, we've got many things I want to worry about, like, you know, we need to find villagers and stuff, but a lot of this stuff I can actually probably convince people to do it for the right amount of cash. So you sell useless gunpowder, useless pumpkins. I don't actually see anything that I want from you, sir. So I really want to deem you useless. But you're lucky I'm willing to leave you alive. Now, one thing I think that we might actually benefit a lot from is setting up more like a minecart transport idea in the nether, maybe. But at the moment, that is not an idea that I want to worry about. Because again, I want to tackle this issue, which I actually don't have the supplies to tackle. So it might actually be more worth it to tackle a official nether storage issue. Like, you know, actually manage to store our nether supplies. So let me go ahead and search through all these chests, find all the stuff that I have harvested from the nether. I don't know what diamonds in my valuable chest though. I say, for example, all this netherite definitely can be put soul soil, even more netherite, and you probably got a lot of stuff. You're actually clean. Cobblestone, Nothing wood, nothing you. Figure stuff, you that. You actually don't have anything. You got nothing in you. You got probably some of the majority of this stuff. You even got the basalt. Oh. And you got the glowstone, which I would gladly take, and I can go ahead and chuck all of this into here. Proudly with a smile on my face. And I could probably actually, if I check my comments, nobody at all has commented. I could have sworn I saw a change. Guess not. But I do want to start, you know, a basic mining trip soon. And as you can guess, when I say basic, I mean obviously simple mining, gathering, you know, whatever the ores I actually need. And yeah, just doing normal mining. Like you can see, we got this basic ore collection and supplies here. Well, I really want to get a lot of ore built up, and obviously, you know, that means I'm going to need to do a lot of mining. And obviously, I'm going to need to be able to bring wood with me. Oh, I forgot, we lost half a chest of wood, and I didn't think to grab it before he spawned, so I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of sad that Taco decided to leave because I have no company. But I have noticed, like, you know, a lot of incredible things have happened lately. Like, you know, we are super close to the 80 subscriber count I have wanted to reach. In fact, I'm gonna check. Let me quickly actually move YouTube back on where it was on my phone. Pop into YouTube. Go to my channel. No, I do not want to see an ad. I'm still at 78 subs, which I could say is still good, but we do need 2 subs in order to reach my goal of 80 subscribers. So obviously we are gonna need to do some grinding in order to. We need to get some people to check out our channel and stuff. We got work to do. I got lots of plans that I want to make in order to get more fans and stuff. You know, we gotta actually start with that small amount of getting, you know, do a bit of advertising and stuff like that. So guys, it would really mean a lot to me if y'all could maybe just drop a like on the video, maybe go out there and spread the word of my channel to a few friends. That ultimately helps because obviously you're telling people that my channel is good and you're giving them recommendations. So they come check out my channel, and if they like it, they might subscribe. And that can ultimately help because, like, it's super obvious. I personally don't think I need to explain it. So I really don't want to explain it because it should be super obvious. So we're obviously, as you know, we're going to go mining now that we got our cords, like I mentioned. I could easily say that we are good. That we will be set. We know that this is the level. And I actually just want to quickly go to that barn and mine the ore behind me. I personally feel lucky that I managed to get this ore alive. Because as it's all there. that lava was just yikes. But my ultimate goal is to get diamonds because, well, I personally don't think I need to explain it to you. Just remember that when it comes to gathering stuff like diorite, my policy for diorite is, after the mining, I really want to burn it now in honor of Estelle, who is, at the moment, I can actually declare my favorite YouTuber to watch, Estelle85. And I am declaring that on, you know, I'm declaring that on live, so that people know that that is my favorite hermit to watch, and that if they want to watch, and if I could give them, ooh, shiny. But I was gonna say if I could give them any recommendation to any YouTube channel to watch, it would be Estelle. But that was pretty shiny. In fact, I can even argue too shiny. I am now searching emeralds. Well, I guess we're mountains, so it does make sense. But this is a trick my father taught me a few years back, and it's to mine the dirt because, well, did the dirt because there could be ores hiding in the dirt, and dirt's super quick to mine, or did, so you know, it's practically probably one of the easy ways when it comes to finding diamonds. But I didn't think I would find diamonds this easily. Especially this easily. It's actually pretty funny that I found that diamonds that quickly. Now I need to borrow my fortune. Why is... I mean, I know we're mountain biome, so obviously, that's a silverfish, but... the silverfish actually ain't spawning, which is pretty odd. Now, I do notice that I accidentally mined into some ore, which is actually pretty good. I think they're actually not spawning because I'm using Silk Touch, which is pretty lucky because I don't want no silverfish. Actually, I'm looking at my inventory to see if it gave me like a special block of some form. And it looks like it didn't, which is okay, I guess. Of course, I know there's more stone in my inventory. And I think it's amazing how we already got diamonds that quickly. Because as you can guess, I am very needing diamonds pretty badly. Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear my brother's laughing like crazy. But now we got far enough to where we're past the gravel. Place the torch, and now I'm coming back here. This shovel does not have unbreaking, which I probably should have gone on it, but I don't know why. Well, I really don't have the ability to get unbreaking at the moment, so just couldn't do it, but okay, nothing, which is pretty sad. But I think this far for a 4 vein of diamonds actually is pretty good. Now, as you can guess, I have my crouching technique in case lava comes. Like, once lava's here, I want to be able to be considered safe. So, there's more of that infested block, which, as you can guess, I hate. I'm just gonna cover that up because I don't want to see no diorite. What is that? Okay. Is there anything that I can consider? Nothing valuable in here. So, really just want to now focus on specifically preventing just doing that for a sec. That'll allow me to get past safe and sound. Diorite torch. That torch is in hell now. Now, obviously, we are, as I said, we're in need of stuff such as, diamonds. I also will take any other resources, specifically because having a wide variety of resources is a good thing. And it will really help to have a massive amount of resources. Now, the fact that I've already found 3 iron ore is pretty good, because iron ore is considered pretty rare ore, so. And we don't have villagers, so that's kind of, at the moment, the only way I can get emeralds. Because all the villagers actually died when we were trying to get them to base. Ooh, lapis. No more. So it appears as if we have found an actual cave among our journey, which is actually good, as you can guess, because this actually contains a lot of ore for me to rip up. And I mean rip up as in brutally break and carry in my backpack. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm, been bored, so obviously that's one big reason why I took up the hobby of live streaming, is because I've been bored. And it appears as if this has nothing that interests me. So, sadly, I ain't got anything of proper interest from this cave yet, but there's still, I see diamonds. That is a good thing, because I was starting to doubt myself that I would find diamonds in this cave. And then for it to suddenly appear, in my opinion, is an amazing thing. So, thank you. And this appears to already suddenly became a massive cave, which is actually pretty impressive in my opinion. And that's actually an amazing amount of diamonds that I just harvested out of that. Hey, an E-Pearl. I will not complain. That did not sound like a good thing. That, definitely was not a good thing. In fact, that was 100% a bad thing. However, as long as I remember where I came from, I reckon I should not get lost. But I should remember that I might get lost, so I should try to stay safe. And I should remember that there are... Oh, you scared me, sir. That actually made me jump. Just a little bit. Actually made me jump a lot. So our inventory is starting to get a bit full, but I'm real happy we don't end the pearl, because that actually makes us one step closer to being able to reach the nether, which in my opinion would be a great thing to reach the nether. Do free gunpowder, I'll take it. Or to reach the end, sorry, because as you know, the end is pretty much my biggest goal. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is my biggest goal, is to reach the end. But I'm not going to say for sure until I think more about it. Now again, my inventory is starting to get a bit full, but I really think that I can make this trip last a bit longer if I do a little, use some brains, and I be careful about what I choose to mine. And obviously I am sad that some of my inventory is being taken up by this hunk of resource. So obviously as you can guess, when we are over, I am going to dispose of that. I think this is actually going to be my final part of the mining process, because 9 diamond ore is an amazing amount, so once I clear this cave, I think I might be done with mining for now. I'll get home, tally up the resources, get a count of what I got, try and see if I can do some math on it. Do some math. Because, you know, that's one big thing you gotta consider is for Minecraft. Minecraft kind of relies a lot on math. A lot of people may not think of it that way, but Minecraft can take some math. Probably a lot of math, actually. Now, I'm not the one that, now of course I'm not trying to say that you need to know math to play Minecraft. I'm saying that math will be something that would be useful when playing Minecraft. Oh, hello, Miss Witch, who just came in. Hello, Mr. Zombie. And hello, other Mr. Zombie. And hello, new stack of torches. And hello from where you go. It appears as if I have somehow made a loop-de-loop, which actually is good. So that way I know an easy way to get out of here when I'm finished with the mining process. And it appears as if I have found new slime chunks too. Now of course I can't wait to find a mob spawner. I'm assuming that's a skeleton spawner. Yes, sir. And that is pretty OP. And not to mention I find some pretty valuable items. Some gold horse armor, for example. New buckets, some pumpkin seeds, more gunpowder, and income, which is great. In fact, all of this is useful. And the path that appears to lead to some possible diamonds, depending on how lucky I get. Which obviously, this depends on luck. So I gotta be pretty lucky if I get diamonds. That was not lucky, that almost fell. But it was lucky that I managed to prevent myself from falling into the lava. So this skeleton spawner is useless. I'm gonna get rid of it just for the XP. And I know I could have sold it to some low person, some poor person, and gotten some amazing profit, and gotten an amazing amount of money, but yeah, no. I just don't want you to have a guy. So breaking that, I did that free XP and I'm all good. And plus, yeah, like I said, I don't really wanna, I honestly don't wanna use time to use some of my precious recording time, precious screen time to do all of that. I doubt there might be a zombie spawner nearby though, and if there's a zombie spawner nearby, I'll gladly take it, but I honestly doubt that I'm gonna find a zombie spawner in this cave. Just because I'm just not feeling I won't. And it appears as if I have found what appears to be a roughly familiar area. But I just am not sure though. Now I know where I am. I was actually directly right by where I came in. If I can figure out where that was again. I actually don't know exactly where I came in from. And now I know. Alright, so we go back home and wrangle and business actually. I'm actually quite happy to leave this on this note and go back home. Cause we did manage to get 9 diamond ore. Which, if I get Titsy on and so I can get my fortune pick, I reckon that we could get the 32 diamonds needed to pay Titan to build a slime farm. Of course, again, 32 diamonds is probably one of the most expensive things I've had to pay for something like that. But I think that it will be a-okay since we are rich and are able to profit off of stuff such as that highly. So we are now here. Enter U. We can put our profit in there. Start with the stone. That's going to tell you some more stone. Now our gravel goes in. That's going to tell you gravel. The coal goes in. That's a good tally of coal. Then the iron. Then the redstone. Then the gold. Then the emerald. Then lapis. Then the diamond. Then I can throw in some of this extra stuff that I had profited off of it. And that ended on a very happy note, that mining trip. I could probably contact Tip to them and see if he can give me that pit today. In fact, maybe during the live stream if I am lucky. In fact, in a minute I'm gonna exit the game while on stream since it's not kicking me out and I don't want to die. And just quickly see if I can make contact with him. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Quickly check chat and go over here. Task, select the Minecrafter. Make a quick call. And while I'm doing that, quickly pop over here. To say, hey, I need the fortune pickaxe. Yes, please. I don't think he's gonna answer, which is kind of sad, but I think it'll be okay. So I actually think that I might be lucky. Maybe because I might actually be able to get, like, say, maybe if I'm lucky, I might be able to get like a Fortune 3 book or something that I can quickly grind to do. Or maybe I quickly craft a iron pickaxe. I can get Fortune 3 on an iron pickaxe. I do not know, but I do know I need to get whatever it is to get Fortune 3. I'm probably going to have to gain some level, which obviously will involve some heavy grinding, sadly. So grab the iron, chuck it in there. Maybe in here's where I got some. If I look, I might be able to find some coal ore stored, some coal right there. Last time I set stuff up, and maybe I can also find a book perhaps to check, see if maybe a book can quickly see if that book can have a guaranteed enchantment for me. No books in there. I almost never have books, which is kind of a bad thing. But I believe there's like, what, a useless piece of wood. Yeah, I can probably grindstone that. So where's my crafting table? Must have been destroyed, so I guess craft a new one. And I guess make 2 of them. And then if I go ahead and disenchant you, get the extra XP, then see if I can get. Oh, I already guaranteed Fortune 3 on you. How about the book? I'm breaking 3. And guaranteeing Fortune 3 on a pickaxe is perfect. However, I do need 30 levels. So I do actually need to do some grinding, which, as you can guess, is probably a bad thing for me. So let me actually go ahead. If I hop into a few different things, take a look at a few different things. I'm gonna do a few quick things on my phone. Alright, quickly take a look at a few things. Nothing has been going on my phone at the moment. So I can't get him onto the run, sadly. But we do know we can get fortune on a pickaxe. On an iron pickaxe if we grind. So let's go ahead and use our new nether transport. Go to the skeleton spawner and just spend a few minutes grinding, I guess. I mean, since I'm bored, I don't really see a problem doing that. I've been live for officially over an hour now. This is the right way. Yes, sir, it is 1:18:34. And we should be at the beautiful skeleton spawner. We've got a lot of levels to build up. But there are a lot of skeletons in there, which is pretty good. And hopefully they'll continue spawning as we kill them slowly. But I doubt they will, so every few minutes we'll quickly check to see if they spawned. And we'll really just hang out. Okay, so they're dropping a lot of bows today. So we'll just, wait for some more to spawn. While we're waiting, just, maybe, just do a few things while talking. One thing I'm curious is, do you guys want to see me play some Dragon City? Cause I have Dragon City on my PC and I'm pretty good, but I'm curious if you guys want to see me post some small Dragon City videos every now and again. I mean, also maybe a tutorial or two that y'all might like. Like, small tutorials. And so now not many skeletons are starting to spawn, which is sad. Sorry. I'm actually gonna hop on my phone maybe. Play a few games while waiting for skeletons to spawn. Such as Clash Royale. I check up on my Clash Royale, see how my characters are doing. Or really just see what's new in the shop. Nothing that I want, so I don't care about that. Maybe hop on my Facebook. Okay, in a minute I'm probably gonna have to deal with that golden guy. Okay, I was looking at something. And sorry I haven't been focused on the game, and I didn't realize I had to stop. I did not mean to do that. Sorry for that one. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a good bow. I'm kind of, mending this thing. So now that that little update is made, I can do a few things such as this, like why I'm actually here. Which obviously is to murder some skeleton. Okay, so that is done. And I know it is a big mess, but it is super important. So obviously it's probably gonna make it a lot bit easier, but maybe a tad bit easier. Well, hey, now we're at 24, so we've gone up, what, 4 levels now? Oops. Ooh, leather armor. See, I'm actually want to start treating this location as like a second base. Like with some of these items, I'm gonna set armor stands to, you know, kind of display some of these items, some of the stuff here. And here we got a lot of stuff that I can prepare for display. And, you know, we got a lot of bows, so I actually want to start preparing, you know, a little bit of a special bow storage, if you will, which I can actually probably go ahead and get an idea started on, like right about here. Maybe some chests for bows and arrows and to store the specifics. So obviously, you know, I want to say start with like this, and this would naturally give me something over some of this. And I know like these resources are gonna definitely have to be moved sometime, so I'm gonna have to focus on that, but these chests obviously need to easily, like this space specifically needs easier access. And I might also, you know, update like some of this, where all this goes and such, to make things a little easier and accessible. I think it would be a good start to start by, you know, taking some of these bows, picking a chest to put them in, etc. And I think this first one might be a good start. I don't know why I have quick on my inventory. But whatever, I mean, it ain't bothering me. And of course I want like a location to put the armor. But I also want a place to put the special bows separated from these bows, because these bows are obviously more, because the special bows are obviously more valuable. And I know sooner or later I'm definitely gonna have to start like we're gonna need to put in a lot more chests. Like, see, we got 2 chests already, already a double chest entirely filled with bows. But this way, you know, we cleared a bit of space. You know, we got the special bows there. And of course, after I kill this quick gentleman, I'll let those guys build up, and while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and take didn't mean to do that. I'll take these bows, and I'll go ahead and put them in down here, where I want the bows to go, and sooner or later I'll start combining some of these to make it a little easier. But I want this one to kind of be where we have armor organized. So for example, if I go ahead and go through here, grab all the leather armor, see, that's all leather armor. I start in here, and I kind of put the leather armor like that, and then I go through here and find the next one, which is gold. So you can see we got a lot of gold. Then I go in here. I guess that's where that is. And then I kind of put it in a row like this. And it's, you know, specially organized. To make things a little bit easier. And then I grab the rest of this. And, you know, we'll leave an extra row for the gold, but then the iron goes there, and then the chain goes here. And let's kill a few more skeletons. And you can see, I think this is actually a pretty good time that we chose to live stream. Because it seems to me that this is like the golden time live stream now, based on the amount of people that's actually joined, that's actually seeing the stream. Because we actually have 2 people watching right now, which is interesting. I'm curious who this other person might be. So I go blah blah, it doesn't show, crap. But now I want to go and grab all the enchanted bows. See, and I want to put the enchanted bows up here. And I actually want to organize them specifically like this, because you can see it goes from worst to best. And we're already starting to get some more build up and stuff. That iron ore is useless, but this situation here needs to be cleared and fixed. And I can actually use with the rest of my wood in some more chests. Specifically in a decent area. So, you know, maybe over here. I add some chests. And that means I now need a new place for my bed. Which I could probably get away with putting it over here-ish. So see, now that that's set, I now need to actually figure out, like, if I go through here, grab some of the more valuable stuff. So yeah, you see I'm grabbing the more valuable items, and they will go in, say, this top chest. And now the rest can actually, this can all be broken and just thrown into this bottom chest. So now you can see this is kind of a little bit easier for me to manage. You know, the way that I think it should be managed, which obviously is using some of the more unique idea of space, using an ultimate idea on space management, and so now I'm actually being a bit organized for probably the first time ever, which is amazing, because I somehow have never actually been as organized as I am today, which is actually great, because a lot of this, like, this can all now be cleaned up, and this can actually all get a bit of an amendment, with some amazing updates, such as using slabs, such as this is a more easier method of, like, staircase and stuff. And this is actually a lot better, as you can see. Well, not exactly, like, you know, it's obviously a bit tricky, especially with, like, height and stuff, because this is a massive change in height. So obviously it's going to involve a lot of changes, but that should never be an issue in my opinion, especially on times such as this, because all I'm really trying to do is change some things. I mean, I'm just trying to make it easier. In fact, in my opinion, I could say this actually might be making it a bit easier for, like, transport. Because, you know, we're actually now trying to take a stand in building. I'm actually now trying to build some things such as this up. And this is a big thing to actually try and build up, because, well, take a look at it. You can clearly see that this takes time to develop. And it's going to take a lot of precious resources, especially just to build. And I'm deciding to do all this randomly while simply having a normal day of live stream, which in my opinion is one of my big accomplishments, is managing to do something as big as this and then something as small as a live stream. So obviously I still got lots to work on, still got lots of things to, you know, build, but I really want to keep this simple design I got going, which, if you're curious what design this actually is, this is more of a try and keep everything stone type deal. So, you know, obviously I want to build this to the point where it is considered advanced, and that is my ultimate goal, is to try and build an area that can be considered advanced, and, you know, in a good, you know, base, because this is discount craft. I mean, Season 5, I've got high goals and expectations for myself to fulfill. Like, I want to try and strive to be a better me. I want this to be able to help with my mental health. I want this series to also help with my own career. Majorly as a career is like, I want this to be able to build me out a career. But of course, a lot of stuff such as that will take time for people like me. I mean, I'm just a super small channel, so obviously, you know. You see, I watched a lot of YouTube as a child, so I know that being a YouTuber is a hard job. I mean, I've obviously learned that over the years of being my own YouTuber and trying to do this myself. I've learned that it is a challenge. In fact, it's a challenge that a lot of people like me actually can like. I mean, consider it, if you consider it to the point where, like, I might actually like stuff like this, you might see things a whole different way for people like me. I mean, I do this because I enjoy it, really. You know, I really just want people to know that this is not the easiest job, but it is a job that anybody can do. All they gotta do is learn, believe, and have faith. And they can easily strive to complete something as... Oh my god. That was a close call, but I want to know, where did that creeper come from? Where the heck did he come from? That was perhaps the closest thing I have ever had to ruining my day. The closest I've ever done having a day ruined. That honestly would have sucked if that creeper blew up. Now, obviously, one thing I also want to do today is, this may not come to you as an obvious thing, but I do actually want to get an enchantment table set up over here, because I actually want this place to be developed as, like, my secondary base, really. Right, that's the entire idea I have for this area, is a secondary base. So, of course, as you can guess, I am going to want to improve this place and as much as I can. I want to make this place strive to greatness as a ultimate home, secondary home. And of course that may mean, you know, making choices that are super hard to choose type of choices. And that's something I definitely know is going to be happening, is I'm going to have to make super hard choices. Which is why I think it might actually be a smart idea to actually try to, you know, just try a bit harder in making this all become a more successful thing. Because, I mean, that's something a lot of people want, is just to be successful for once, and that is something that I plan to fulfill. And I mean it 100%. of course, I actually do need to grab some nether supplies. Specifically stuff like glowstone and a few things from the starter base. Just for some improvements. Like, it won't be an issue. Maybe grab some more watermelon. But it might actually also be nighttime. I think I also want to start, like, another melon farm at a bay. My secondary base is nighttime. Go straight to the starter base sleeping quarters. It's good to know that I have established in a location to be my next level base. So that means this will not be my base forever. That means I can confirm to you guys that I'm not planning on living here forever, and this is just a temporary base at the moment. And that is a good thing, because that tells y'all that I do have plans to expand, and that is a big expansion. That location is actually probably one of the biggest expansions, because having a base right on a skeleton spawner is actually a genius idea. And not many people actually think of things that way. Like, many people think that, you know, it's easy and simple for YouTubers and YouTube make it sound easy, when in reality stuff like that is not always easy. It's actually often a hardship they have to deal with. So consider that when you're trying to build your own survival. Is that sometimes YouTubers make it look too easy. Of course, I definitely will be working on my starter base a lot more. Like, my starter base actually is not complete. But as far as I'm fully concerned, I am pretty much only trying to move onto this new location. But I'm still going to be in my starter base most of the time, but I'm just going to work on this location a lot more often now. Just to, you know, try and make more improvements on it. But basically the idea here is if I say install some glowstone here, it'll add a little bit of extra, it'll add that lighting that you really want for your base. So, you know, it'll add the lighting that I need in order for the space to stay illuminated more. And it really will contribute to the base a lot more. Because, you know, then we got a better line than just torches, because nobody likes torch spam. So, of course, it is technically my job to allow torch spam to not happen all the time. However, of course, and this is probably a big thing to consider, torch spam will happen. Probably a lot more often than I want it to, but overall it will happen. Definitely. Which is why I plan to try and avoid it. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I am actually planning on enchanting a iron pickaxe with 4G3. I mean, it's pretty obvious I could. I mean, now the reason I'm actually choosing an iron pickaxe is because I actually don't have the diamonds to do a diamond pickaxe, in case you have not figured that out yet. So it's kind of diamond, or so it's kind of at the moment, either do it iron or don't do that at all. But then once it's at the Fortune 3, I've got a Fortune 3 iron pick that I can just use just for that. I can hear my mom in the background. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. And I'm sorry if you hear any family members in the background, because I can hear it all. They probably don't know I'm still streaming, but I am. I'm sure it'll be fine. They're just nothing really going on about their own thing. Just them talking about really just talking. I think. One thing I think that might be a good idea is to change the passage to the surface just a tad bit. And I mean a tad bit, like, a little more than a tad bit. I'm still streaming. Not right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I can hear stuff going down in the background. I hope y'all don't hear that. There's really nothing that y'all need to hear anyways. And obviously I'm trying to build a much better staircase, except I need this staircase to 100% make it to the surface, and I am risking my pickaxe, my diamond pickaxe for this. And I did not want to run into gravel, but I guess I gotta. Nor do I want to run into diorite. But one thing I will mention is that almost all of this nearby stuff will change as we continue, and this is definitely going to have to raise itself up just a tad bit. So, this is going to take a lot of work, and is most likely actually going to cost a lot of resources, but I reckon the amount of resources I'm actually mining while making our way up there will probably count as resources to be able to use while building this. Of course, like I said before, I am majorly scared that my pickaxe might break, which is why I really want to, hopefully, let's actually go ahead, quickly head back down to check on the skeletons. Oh yes, we got some skellies. And I still got a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and use the rest of these stairs, and then I will start delving in using some of the stone I've learned about building this staircase to create some more. And once we actually reach the top and got this thing entirely constructed, I will start, turning everything into stone on the way up. The stuff on the in here, like interior, I'll start turning into stone, That's really the idea I want, but it's pretty much all stone. Which is quite the big idea, especially, stuff here might take a tad bit, but I'm definitely going to implement some glowstone into it, but I'm definitely going to implement some stone. Because stone is an easy resource to implement. It doesn't cost much. And it is easy for me to gather, to say. And I'll put easy in quotes. In case you're curious, I can put it easy in quotes. So, as we are really just continuing to delve into this build like a pro, I do wish to mention I have okay, so I actually kind of want this to have some fancy curve. Per se, which is obviously going to be hard to build. But with the right time and effort, I reckon I can make it work. So I actually need this to be more like this. Which really is an expensive thing to do. But I really do feel as if it will end up being worth it. And that is an opinion-based idea. That this hard work will be worth it. And the reason I say opinion-based is because it is taking a lot of labor. And I am working with water here, so I have to deal with stuff like these ones. And I've got to deal with nighttime now, which is just awesome. And as you can clearly see, I'm pretty angry. In fact, I can say I'm pretty more angry than lots of other people. And if you beg to differ. I will be very happy to explain my thinking. It's pretty clear that I'm right here at the surface. However, it's still super hard to do this. This stuff like to drown in, specifically the water. I still gotta deal with a lot of water. So but I'm pretty sure we are about done in a minute. And since I'm up here, I might as well go ahead and add this these little pinches that just really makes it clear. This is expanding. And of course I gotta do it analysis of here. Why skeleton underwater, I have no idea. with a little bit more stuff such as this. And I am perfecting this, by the way. And I mean perfecting it. Just wanting this to be perfect for me to be able to work with. I'm still live streaming. And just like that, we wind up in some mountains. And this torture is not quite over yet, but I still want to perfect this. And if I want to perfect it, I've got to perfect it. And that means do stuff such as this. Okay, so obviously this is the entrance, one of the official entrances to our beautiful little place down here. We call this skeleton grinder. And nothing going down in the chat at all, which is actually from just normal things. These are just normal. But what's not that one's not having any mobs coming. Now I can consider it normal. Of course, I still gotta get the thing finished, so I just borrow a tad bit of you to finish that up. It is tight and secure. Ready for 100% of the work. Actually, I reckon I can actually get a lot of experience if I take one of these pickaxes and I go grab all my coal and redstone and I just mine with a normal pickaxe instead of the fortune, because it won't give me any resources, but I'm definitely not fortune minded. I'm gonna definitely not mine the diamonds with a normal pick, but only mine the other resources, specifically, the coal and the redstone, maybe some lapis, only because that is the easiest to do, and nothing has really happened at all. Let's pop this open. Nothing. Period. But still, if I use a regular pickaxe, specifically you, sir, and which one I grab another course in another goal, let's start with the redstone. Because the redstone is personally the easy stuff. So yeah, now we mine with an iron pickaxe. And it's actually given us a lot of experience, more than I expected it to ever actually give us. Which in my opinion is actually amazing for me. Because that actually is going to make this whole gathering enough experience to enchant one of these iron pickaxes a whole lot easier. Because I'm using an iron pickaxe, one of them, to get enough to enchant an iron pickaxe. Remember, I've got to use an iron pickaxe at minimum for these diamonds, because obviously it's diamonds. I don't just want to mine diamonds with a normal pick, now do I? Now, this stuff should be easy. Let's start with 16, since this stuff ideally gives it a lot of experience. And if this is actually not enough, I will be happy to grab type a message me. And I'm sorry, I know I spelled that wrong. But we do have enough now, so let me quickly go grab myself some lapis. I might have some lapis in here, just so I can break with this pick. Which obviously I want to enchant this new one. The one that's actually a-okay. Oh, that's a good pick. Now, if I go, I can go ahead, grab the diamonds, and fortune mine these babies. So I want you guys to get ready as we watch the beautiful 3 diamonds get transformed. Not as many as I wanted, but more than enough. Let me find some quick sticks, make another diamond pickaxe, because I need a fortune pick, a fortune diamond. I don't know if I have any sticks. If not, that is okay. I will just use you to make some sticks to make a diamond pick. And now I store some useless resources. I have sticks in there. Store some stuff like you, and now I know that if I go ahead and use you on these, I'll get more quartz I need. And that means I can get some extra quartz. Go ahead and finish using that iron pickaxe so I can get rid of that pick. And get a ton of XP, hopefully, and get a good fortune enchantment on this diamond pick, because, again, I want fortune. And in fact, I want so much XP from this, I want to be able to also possibly upgrade the pickaxe to efficiency 5. So maybe add a little bit of nether gold. That would be a good idea to go ahead and do this stuff. And let's begin. So the nether gold should give me some pretty basic amount of stuff. Can't say for sure, but that was a pretty good amount. I know this pickaxe ain't gonna break for a while, so I see no problem in using it. And it's actually pretty fast in this situation. Almost a little bit too fast. Hopefully I'll have enough inventory space, but this should be at least enough to enchant this diamond pickaxe. So I'm kind of sad that my fortune did not actually give me all that I wanted. Because, you know, I had plans for by fortune mine, I had planned to hopefully get enough diamonds to pay him. So he's wanting me down among us, but I'm not, because once again I'm LiveStreaming with you guys and you guys too. Hey, I heard one of them. So it ain't all bad, but it is pretty annoying. Because obviously that means I have to deal with that cleanup cost. But I still got some lapis left over. Plop you in there, you got guaranteed silk touch. I got level 31. I can actually probably. Let's actually go ahead and go find a safe and secure spot like you to plop these nether resource to plop some extra stuff in. And let's actually, we got that spare iron pickaxe, we can just level 1 it. Just waste it. And now you got a fortune 2. Why did I do that? That was the worst deal I could have ever gotten. And for level 30, you should be ashamed of yourself. Unbreaking 3 has often done good deeds for me. But I'm going to have to use a fortune pickaxe, of course, so let's go ahead and see what extra ores I have in stock. I got coal, lapis, emerald. The coal ore actually will not give me much, but I'm sure the emerald and lapis will do something. So let's start with this the lapis. That wasn't the most, but it was something. Let's see what we actually get out of the emerald, because wow, emeralds actually leveled me up a lot. And we got 21 emeralds, which is just amazing. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of coal to use out of this. And that is one good thing. Is that I can get some coal to use. Because in Minecraft, you always need coal. And that's one of my big goals, is to actually start getting more, is to actually get more coal than usual this season. And actually be more smart about what ores I mine. And I think I've been succeeding that pretty well. Doing that incredibly well, in fact. In fact, I'm impressed that we've survived this long. But I know this is not going to give me level 30, which is actually a heartbreak. Feels like a letdown. I mean, I spent so much longer on that. Oh, we got a lot more. Okay, I forgot about all this. But there's 13 extra redstone. Why am I talking like that? I'll start mining that stuff. It won't get me straight there, but it definitely got me close. Now it's time for the coal, which I will mine in batches. Just so that I don't have to spend a massive amount of time placing it. And of course I know that this is perhaps some of the wealthy squid trees. This is some of the stuff that not many players get to have. So this is some of the luxurious stuff. So obviously that means that I must be pretty lucky to have this much. Excuse me. So hopefully this will get me up to that level I want, which, you know, is level 30, and it looks like it will. And it looks like it's also raining. Hooray. Hey. Hopefully this, like I said, the unbreaking 3 might treat better. Who is it? I'm live streaming still. Okay, hang on, guys. Yeah? When did she get here? When she gets here, let me know and I'll pause the stream. Okay, so our Nana's stopping by in like 5, maybe 10 minutes. So when that happens, I'm not gonna end the live stream, but I'm gonna be just AFK, I think, for maybe a bit. So it's really gonna be more of a different, more of a like intermission type deal. So like I'm gonna exit the servers so I don't die or anything, and I'm actually going to do a few other things, like maybe show you like something, or I'm definitely gonna do something, just, you know, for just really just to allow you guys to somehow stay entertained. So, you know, it's gonna be something, but this did not help at all. I mean, it definitely helped a little bit, but all I was really left with in the end was just a bit of coal, which I can go ahead and craft in blocks. And maybe I might have some extra stuff I can, you know, break into pieces. I really doubt it, but I could take a quick look. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing, 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 and nothing. In you, there's nothing, sadly. So I really don't know what I could do except, you know, do some regular grinding. Like go to the mob farm and grind. That's the only thing I can really do, but I could also maybe... I could actually combine these two, but that would, in my opinion, be more of a pointless thing. Now you got me breaking it down. I could actually slaughter a few cows. Actually, what would you give me if I changed my sword next? Looting 2, but I don't want looting 2, I want I'm trying to turn this down more like 4 cows maybe. So, yeah. That helped a little bit, but not enough. So maybe chuck the food into the, this. Chuck in some coal. No. Plop here. Hit save and quit. And I think, just to distract you, we might just, I really don't know, just maybe watching this while I go to see my Nana and stuff. It might be maybe 10, maybe 20 minutes. So, think of it more like a brief intermission before we continue. So enjoy your brief intermission, and I'll see ya when I'm back for my intermission. Just a heads up, I am, actually, at the moment, I am actually, you know, well, hang on. At the moment, I am actually eating dinner. Our Nana just left. So after I eat dinner, I'll be right back and we'll continue the stream. I'll be back. also sorry that it took me so long and that y'all have just been sitting here. But I'm ready to roll right back in to what we all know and love as discount crap. Of course, I do know that there are some things that we should always consider. Assuming... Yes, this is my friend Typhon. Hey, man. Hey, I'm live streaming.
Oh, do you wanna speedrun? Because I'm about to speedrun.
Oh, actually, I need you on the realm. I've got some diamonds for you.
Can I do that later, possibly?
Well, I also got some other gifts for you. Plus, I really need you. Like, I don't care about the slime farm right now. But like I said, I got some stuff that you might want.
I mean, I can join later. Can't I just join later?
Plus, it might be good to get you on now while I'm streaming so that I can have some actual content to show.
Bro, it's like anyone's even watching.
Dude, that's rude.
Sorry, I'm just speaking the fact. Like, is anyone watching right now?
I've had people watch, but no one's actually watching at the moment.
Okay, well, what's at the moment?
So, but again, I really need you on Discount Craft because, well, I built like a new base I want you to see. It's like, also I have discovered that the shopping district, which by the way is located at 00, is actually an ocean.
Oh, get this creeper! You have 2 blocks of diamonds?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wanna know how I know?
You're watching my live stream. It says that you're watching my live stream, so... well, while you're watching my live stream, let me show you my new base I'm working on. Cause this is my starter base, and when I go to the nether, I've set up some nether links.
Can you make me moderator on your channel so that, like, if anyone's like spamming, I can mute them for like 10 minutes?
I can in a sec. Just give me a second. Show you. So this is where the portal is, and this is kind of storage. This is a staircase built all the way up, and basically this is my skeleton spawner. Over here is my bed. But yeah, I'll go ahead. Add moderator. You are now a moderator for the channel.
No, not. Oh, there. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna go speedrun this one now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm making moderator. I was hoping that if I made you moderator, you would join.
Sorry, but like, I'll join in a bit. Okay. Alright, I gotta go.
Just join as soon as you can.
I mean, it's gonna be a speedrun, so.
But I doubt it's gonna be a good attempt. And he's gone. Oodity woodity. GG. Yeah, Tyson, I get it. GG. That doesn't make you better than me. The storage is definitely gonna take a lot of improvements. So we obviously got too many bones at the moment. Soon we might actually want to start emptying that thing of some bones, but I really don't think it would be worth it at the moment. I mean, obviously we got all this going down, and we still need to improve this base heavily. And I really do mean heavily. Like this type of heavily. And this type of heavily. And that. And that. Actually some of that. And obviously you need maybe some of you. But then I'll deal with you two, which probably fits for a little bit of you and a little bit of you. Like, I don't really see the big issue with that. And maybe I can go down here and find some random ores I can just quickly mine nearby. I mean, there's really stuff all over the place. I don't see how I can't find something to quickly dig up to get some more XP. I mean, definitely murdering the mobs, though. Like, you guys will definitely give me some XP. Another spider. So this time I got lucky because he dropped nothing. Hey, a zombie, I mean, baby zombies do give a bit of XP, so thanks for letting me murder you, bruv. Right, here we go. Some coal as a ore, as good experience income. And obviously this tool is gonna be like a major inventory filler, which won't be the best, but at the moment I really don't see an issue. Baby zombies. Always an issue. Never not an issue. But there we go, I'm at level 30, of course. However, I am now lost. But might be able to find my way quickly out of this place a bit quicker depending on my luck. And that I consider luck. Where's that? There we go. Oh, did you have a baby on your back, sir? I'm sorry. I didn't see you had a baby. I actually see an opportunity right now. Well, I found my way back, which is an amazing thing. In fact, I'm honestly glad that I'm still alive. So now I believe it's time that we go home so that I can enchant my